Okay, well, about had it for one day, but there it sits. Goes in there. I got plenty of clearance inside there. I'm gonna clean all this stuff up and soap this up good and screw it all back together. And I looked inside. It looks pretty good in there. Can't anymore and shoot out of there like a bullet and just blow water everywhere, but oh well. Those things happen. So yeah, and then we'll have to see what we're going to do about mounting this thing. I don't know, maybe a separate mount down there, maybe on the steering wheel. That might be kind of neat. But, I had to make a bracket, you know, because like I got this, make a bracket around there. That shouldn't take more than 4 or 5 weeks. Okay, now actually, this is where the temperature is the highest, right here. Okay, so it's going to read a little low. But I'm still going to have I mean, if this is 200 degrees here, we're in trouble, you know, obviously. So it doesn't have to be that accurate. It's at least as accurate as one of those moto meters. So, you know, just have to mess with it and see how it does. I think we'll take and come up here and go around this to hold the thingamabob, the wire that goes back in there. Yeah, that'll work. It's got to. Okay, I don't know if I got any of what I was just jabbering about because my memory card was in crooked. Anyways, yesterday we got this much done on the temp gauge project, and I'm hoping maybe even finish it up today if I have enough time. Get all this clampy stuff and the top hose back on, all that jazz. See what we got. Alright, well, I think we got enough battery to film a little bit here. We'll put a little dish soap on these so that things slide around better. Because this top part of this is kind of a booger. We'll see if we can get it on there without too much struggle. I gotta remember which one's which. I'm pretty sure I put it on like this. Yeah. Here's where the struggle comes in, because these don't particularly line up well. Wow, for heaven's sakes, am I fighting it already? There we go. Kind of thinking that's okay right there. I can feel it in there, I can feel it up there, so yeah. Probably should have did this first, but you know, can't have that. I think I'm going to change this around a little bit. I'm going to have that one up here. I just like the way it fits better up there. And I'll put a non-period correct one here. Oh, maybe I won't. Is this one bigger? Nope. Well, that must be why I had it down there. Okay, well, never mind. Change of plan. That was for nothing. The thing is here, you've got to get these just in the right spot or she'll leak like a sieve. These always leak. But after it runs a couple times, you keep tightening them. You can get them to... See, I don't like that. I don't like the way that's fitting. So, we're going to have to screw that into there, and I don't know, I guess temporarily zip tie it to that. That ought to work. Let's see if we can carefully undo this. Okay. Oh boy. I think they could have, you know, kinked this a little less than they did, because this just looks atrocious. But I guess if it doesn't work, I'll know that it was kinked too much. We got plenty. I guess the main thing now is to figure out where it's going to go through the firewall at. Probably could just go through there, but I think we'll drill a proper hole for it. Make sure it goes through there correctly, because, you know, we try to do things the right way here. Sometimes. Alright, let me reposition. Okay. Well, I didn't film it. Didn't figure I needed to film me drilling a hole, but right in there, I think that'll be a good spot. Let's get the air compressor going here. And it doesn't work. Okay, now let's try it. There we go. Don't have much juice yet. Anyways, we'll come through there, hopefully. Jeez. Had my dump valve open. Alright. We still got juice in this thing. A little bit. Let's feed this through. And we're going to have to decide what we're going to do with this. Because, well, ideally I would put it in the dash, but that would require taking all this shit apart. And you know what? Just not in the mood today. So, I think we'll mix something up here. Yeah, we'll come up with something. Let's see, this thing. I'm going to screw this in hole just because I can. We'll put some Teflon tape on that too. All right, we got to figure out what we're going to do where this gauge is going.
Designed to put you in a good mood. Thanks for running, Dave.
Okay. I don't know. Can you see? Oh, everything's hooked on everything. Here's my gauge. I'm going to need something to mount it in, a pod of some sort. Now, I'm kind of wondering about this. I'm thinking this might be the same size. We'll make something that'll attach to the steering column. This is one of them that came with it. I got kind of better ones on there, but this is a brass one. So let's see. First we'll take a measurement here. This is the outside diameter of the gauge. Let's see what we got. I think that'll work. Yeah. We'll cut it out back here and solder a tab to it of some sort that'll fit underneath the column support. And yeah, let's do that. Okay, well, I think we're going to go with this. You know, all it's doing now is sitting on a shelf, doing nobody any good. So we're going to put a hole in the back of it first. And let's see, to do that, we need something that makes holes. Got that. Now, I saw it around here somewhere in all my stuff that I had. There it is. I knew I had one. Saskatchewan hole saw. Yep, that's what she is. Works every time. Now I could, you know, measure this and all that jazz, but whoop, wrong way. I don't know. I think I'll just eyeball it. Why start measuring stuff now? Probably just screw me up. I guess maybe. I maybe should at least attempt to straighten that out a little bit. Okay, if any of you are squeamish, alright, if there's anybody out there that's a little squeamish when tools are abused, and you might want to look away. No, that's not long enough. All I want to do is just pop the end of that out a little bit. It's caved in a bit. Good enough. All right, back to the hole making process. Okay, did I tighten this? Well, that's gone. Now, I suppose, oh, I'll just hang on to it. What could go wrong? And it's loose. Come on. Just a slight bit of trimming and 4 or 5 hours to kill. This will be a perfect hole. Fall down, you son of a bitch. I need a better way to do this. First of all, my nose is running like crazy and it's pissing me off. Okay, we're getting closer. Okay, there we go. It's in the hole. Okay, we're gonna have to make some kind of accommodation for that, unless it just comes off. I think it does. This is a light. We're never going to use it. Now, let's see. Let's see if we can break it. Okay, I think if we squeeze this a couple more times. Aha! She's out. All right. Slide up in there. Oh, look at that. Man. Who knew a temp gauge would fit inside of a Model T hubcap? Now, how do we keep it in there? Figure something out, huh? Okay. Got the radio shut off, just, you know, because that's a horrible sin to have that going. I'm going to tin this. Oh, where's the rag? There we go. And probably better. This piece is going on here like this, so let's put a little on that one too. Probably better. A little flux on there. Oh, that was hot already. Yep. All right. Let's see if we can. See if this is going to work. Is that hot? Nope. Okay, we want it to go out past just a little bit. And try to get it on there, Grandpa. Hey. I swear, I do more fumbling about than I ever do actually doing anything. Come on. All right, there we go. Go. What is all damn noise out here? That looks pretty good. Not too crooked. We'll let that cool off. We'll go back and try it out. Alright, I didn't film it, but I made a strap that will, you saw me soldering this on. This goes underneath the steering column brace and tightens down. This is going to go over this and tighten down, and it should hold it all together. So, should being the optimum word here. So we'll drill a hole there and a hole there and put a bolt through that, and we'll see if that's going to work. Oh yeah, that'll be fine. Just got to drill a couple holes in this, trim the ends off. That should be it. I'll show you what it looks like when I get it on there. Here's what it's kind of starting to look like here. I made that goes around this tab that sticks out. This goes underneath the, whoa, are we? Yeah, we are. This goes underneath the support for the steering column, and that holds that there like that. That's where my gauge will be. So now we got to figure out how we're going to hold it in there. I have a couple of ideas, but it might take some more thinking. Okay, as you can see, I've got the little pieces glued in here for fill. That's glued. This here's been filled in where those holes were. I feel like there was something else. I had to run a little piece along here to make it right. Right now, I'm going to try to do something with this veneer on the back. I know it won't be perfect, but I just don't want it doing that. So then tomorrow we'll trim all this down and blend it all in the best we can. It's not going to be perfect, but we'll see how all this turns out when it's dry. At least it'll be stuck to it. That's all we need for right now. All right. I got up this morning and took the clamps off everything. Here's the parts I made and kind of got them sanded in there. Pretty good. Good enough. And on the back, we got it at least glued down to where this isn't going to get hooked on anything and come off. So, I mean, that's the best I can do. I know it looks like garbage, but it's alright. This old guitar is, you know, as many scars as I do. I got this inlet in here. We'll get that darkened down to black. Right now I'm trying to find some way to stain this to where it doesn't stand out like a sore thumb. So we'll try some stains. Hey there. I just wanted to end the show off this week by telling you all to have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. This last year has not been without its challenges, that is for sure. We're hoping for a better year next year. We did have fun though. Man, some of them summer nights were great. We've got some new things coming up this next year. Jeremiah's got a new project. We'll be going over and visiting him and see if we can get in any trouble there. We're tearing the engine down this winter, and we're going to see what it looks like inside, see how we're doing. We also got some bits and pieces we'll be putting back into it to maybe make it a little bit better for next summer. I just want to thank everybody for watching the show. Man, you guys have just been great this year. You know, we don't have the most guys watching this channel, but I think I've got all the guys that I want watching it. You guys, you always show up and you're always there for it. So, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Now, just like some of the other channels, I ask you to check and see if you're still subscribed, because if I had as many subscribers as YouTube has taken away from me, my numbers would be quite high. But I don't know how all that works. It's not for old grandpas to think about, I guess. Just, you know, just do what you're told. Like all of us in this little community of car shows, I got my problems with YouTube, but, you know, enough about that. Yeah, I won't bore you with that. Just see if you're still subscribed. And if you are, just forget it. Once again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. There is one more thing I'd like to ask. If any of you guys would be interested in me doing a little hour, maybe hour and a half live show before the end of the year. I've experimented with it and I think I can pull it off. I'm not the most tech savvy guy in the world, but you know, I think I can do it without muffing it up too bad. But if you guys are interested in maybe having a little live chat, maybe before the first of the year, put it down in the comments. And you know, I spend a lot of time talking to myself, but you know, I don't need to be on YouTube and doing it. So if nobody's interested, I'm not going to do it. So just right down there. Okay, I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.